Well, hello everyone, it's Kevin here. Welcome to Mobile DJ Remastered. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We are releasing content every week and hopefully you're finding these videos useful and helpful to grow your business. Okay guys, so today what I want to talk about is a wedding emergency kit. Now, I know that there are a lot of videos and a lot of blogs and other things about, hey, what should a DJ have in their emergency bag? And that would certainly be extra cables, extra gaff tape, things like perhaps another USB drive filled with your songs and your music, things like that. But what I've put together here for you and what I want to show you is a wedding emergency kit for the rest of your group, okay, the rest of your guests or the bride and groom or the parents of the bride and groom, the folks that are at the wedding party itself. This is meant to be something that could save you from a scary situation where something's missing, something was forgotten, something's broken, something's messy, whatever, at a wedding. Now, I admit that some of these things go a little far, and you'll see what I mean. They might go a little bit too over the top in terms of, maybe it's not the DJ's responsibility, but as I was putting this kit together and I was reading other people's thoughts on this very topic and also thinking about all the things that I wish I would have had in the moment in certain situations at weddings, I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and be a little bit, let's say, liberal with some of the things that I'm putting in here. So let's show you guys what I have in my little wedding emergency kit right here. All right, guys, here it is, the wedding emergency kit. Now, again, just a lunch box, and I like it because two features that immediately are on the exterior. One is this handle is really good because, okay, you can see obviously it's just a normal handle, but what's cool is it's got this little clip here and you can easily clip it onto like another backpack or something else. Also, I kind of like this. It's got a little place for a business card or something like that. Okay, cool, not bad. Probably the better utility of this lunchbox is that it opens flat. So I can just kind of like open it here like this and I can see inside. Now, what I want to show you guys is all this, the contents, everything in here. I put a link in the description below. So if you want to go below and see the links, you can do that. But I did not include a link to this bag. This bag was just something that I got from Target, and it is not something that I bought online, so I don't have a link for it, but I'm sure you can find something similar. So in this lunch box, in my wedding emergency kit, is all this stuff. So I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna show you guys. I'll kind of pull it out and put it right here so you guys can see. Okay, first is this. Now, this is in no order, specific order, so I'm just gonna kind of pull these out and show you guys what they are. And this here is a pair of cufflinks and tux buttons that I found. And I thought, wow, this is something that would definitely easily get lost. And you can imagine a groom that's missing a tux button could actually, it could ruin the look, okay? So I thought, well, you know what, I'll have this. And if there's that chance that the groom's missing their button, or if they lost a cufflink or whatever, we can swap out the other buttons for this little set. And it was super inexpensive. Everything in this whole bag, I think totaled 80 bucks or something like that. So not a lot of investment, but could come in clutch if we're missing a certain thing. So I'll kind of set this stuff off to the side and I'm just gonna show you guys everything in here. A pair of black socks, okay? Now, some of this stuff, I can't imagine someone's gonna need a pair of black socks necessarily, but I know I have needed a pair of black socks in the past because I forgot to bring some at one point and only had white socks with dress shoes, and that's not a good look. Neither is barefoot with dress shoes. So in any case, I bring these for me just in that emergency where I need it. But I thought also I'll just keep it in here because you know, there are other uses, I don't know, for a pair of socks perhaps. But in any case, I just thought, hey, this is a good thing to put in here. And also I get to keep this I used to keep these this pair of extra black socks in my DJ backpack. Now I can remove this, put it in my emergency kit, save a little space and a little weight in my DJ backpack with my laptop, etc. Okay, what else we got in here? This is a tiny little first aid kit that I found. And again, all the links will be in the description. So this one, it's just a little fold up kit, and it actually came like this. It's got some cool things, just some Band-Aids and some, I don't know, sting relief prep pads. It's got some Q-tips. I put in a thing of chapstick and a pair of tweezers, just because I thought, okay, that'd be a good thing to have in terms of a little first aid. And what I had in my mind was one time, well, many times, glasses have been broken on my dance floors. And I just had in my mind, boy, what if somebody got a chunk of glass in their foot and he needed some tweezers to pull it out? I don't know. I'm not thinking I'll be, Dr. House there on the dance floor, Dr. DJ or something, but it's always good to have sort of like a little first aid kit, I assume. And many of you probably already carry one in your car or in your glove box or something. I actually have another one in my glove box, but this one I'll just call my little wedding emergency kit. Okay, so I got that first aid kit. Here's another little goodie bag, and this was a garment repair kit. Okay, so this has actually a few things in it. It's got threads, of course, and it's got some needles. It's got little scissors, safety pins, an extra button or two, all kinds of good stuff, just in case someone needs some thread. I'm not a master of using these tools. I could probably sew a thread or two, but I thought this would be a good thing to have. And this definitely is in that category of maybe it went a little bit too forward or a little too far. But I read over and over again that so many bridesmaids and bridal parties have trouble with garments or dresses sticking where they need to stick and staying where they need to stay. So this kind of like, I guess it's called fashion tape. Really, it's like a double-sided clothing tape that sticks to your body and also sticks to your dress or whatever. This came highly recommended. So I thought, you know what? I'll grab a pack of these. And, I would never imagine that someone would say something like, hey, DJ, this bridesmaid is having trouble with her dress slipping down. And no one's ever going to say that. And ideally, that would be super creepy if I was like noticing that kind of stuff. But what would happen, I think, is perhaps there'd be a comment made by, I don't know, like one of the groomsmen or the groom or someone just on a slot, or maybe like the wedding planner, somebody would say something. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't mean to impose, but I actually have something, boom. And I'd go grab my little emergency kit. But in any case, got my little garment repair kit. Okay, what else do I have in here? Again, along with garments and issues that you might have, I got these little Shout wipe and goes, and they're just little, individually wrapped little cleaning packets, so that if there's a stain or someone spills something, maybe this will help get it out, or at least make them feel a little bit better that we took care of the stain and it's not gonna maybe ruin their day. Okay, what else do I have in here? This pair of scissors definitely comes in handy. I mean, I've had these in my DJ backpack actually forever. These are old scissors, but I've had these in my DJ backpack because they come in handy so often in terms of different situations. Now, I don't need them for like gaff tape or whatever. That's easy just to rip and tear. But things like funny situations, like one time the mother of the bride was getting things ready, and she had to basically get the flowers into these vases, and they were too long. The stems were too long. No one could find anything to cut the flowers. So I'm like, hey, use these scissors, and whatever. It sounds like a little like a no-brainer, like kind of a easy win, but these scissors came in clutch to help the bride, the mother of bride out, and she was very thankful. So like those kind of situations where you might need some scissors, got it in there. Okay, cool. What else we got? If all else fails with all the stuff that I've brought, maybe super glue will fix it. So I got a little thing of super glue. Okay, whatever. What else? I got a couple things that I haven't used this too much, but I have had some occasion to need some bug spray and not have any handy. So this is nice to have sort of in my little pack here. So this is just like, again, some bug spray, especially for if I'm outside or if someone else is outside and they're just getting eaten up. This could help us, you know, save them some bug bites and some issues in the morning. And then this is just a little deodorant, but this isn't necessarily for me. I'm a grown ass man and I'm pretty good at remembering my deodorant. But the thing about this is I've had a couple events where other people, like guests or whatever, I'll tell you one story. This is, it was a graduation party, and the graduate was he was a bigger guy and he was dripping with sweat and he was pouring through his shirt, just like, and he was so embarrassed. Like, I don't know, he was just so sweaty. It was a hot day. Anyway, I'm like, dude, and I gave him this, it's brand new stick. And I gave him this little stick, right, that I carry with me. I'm like, dude, take this and just go ahead, use it, rub it all over yourself, okay? And try to dry off and use this. And cause he was a sweaty mess and whatever. Anyway, this helped him a ton and he felt more confident. And anyway, he was really, really stoked that I helped him out, which is kind of a funny thing, but you know, hey, you do what you got to do. So there you go. Okay, now I got some stuff that probably I should have started with that really inspired me. Here we go. What is this? I'm sure you can guess at this point. This right here, as I open it up, is a garter. Okay, so check this out. I found this one super simple. It's this Hanky Panky brand, awesome, and super simple garter. But what's cool is it's just by itself, it's a pretty small size, and then it gets really big. So, you know, it's going to fit, most folks. I actually read that, this one was good because of that specific thing. It's got so much elasticity here. It's a one size fits all. So I got this because guess what? Brides forget garters and they want to do the garter toss. This has happened so many times. I can't even, it happens a lot. And so what we end up doing is, someone will find some sort of stand-in implement, or like someone will use a napkin or something like that. But now I have a garter, brand new garter that I can give to the bride if she needs it, if she forgot. Now, another thing to go along with that is this. This is probably really what made me, this and the garter made me think about this emergency kit. This is a throw bouquet, and it's essentially, it's got some rhinestones on it. Looks like some of them are even falling off at this point. But it's just a little throw bouquet that if the bride forgets hers, or we don't have one, we don't have to sacrifice her actual bouquet, or we don't have to use one of the bridesmaids bouquets, which sometimes we do. We can just use this beast right here and throw this. And it's it could be single purpose. It was so cheap. It can be a throwaway. So in any case, here we go. We got that. And then finally, this is probably one of the things that, I don't know. Some of these things I'm like, probably will never use, but this has got to be one of those that probably will never come out of this box. I wonder if you can guess what's in here. Any guesses? Any guesses? Okay. This are 2 wedding rings. Okay. So here's my thinking. I was wondering, I don't know how often this happens where couples would, or somebody would forget the ring, their ring, or the, ring bearer would lose the ring, or something else would happen. But I thought, you know what, in that one in a million chance that it would happen, wouldn't it be cool if I could be the hero? Okay. And for pretty cheap, I found these 2 rings, and they did not come in the same box. I had to buy them separately. And then this box just, I don't know, had 2 slits in it, so I just put them both in here. But here's the magic about these rings. They are not special, as you can tell, and they're, of course, fake. But here's the magic on these 2 rings. I don't know if you can, I think you could probably see in the frame, but they are adjustable, okay? So, what I'll be able to do, should we lose a wedding ring or a wedding band, we'll be able to adjust, okay, to the finger size of the bride and or groom, or bride and bride or whatever. And we've got options here, right? Right, guys? We've got 2 rings, and hopefully we're not losing 2 rings, but if we do, we've got some options. And that is the last piece in my wedding emergency kit. So I'm gonna put all this stuff back. All right, guys, that's all I have for you with the wedding emergency kit. Hopefully it spawned an idea, or maybe you want to create your own emergency kit. And again, all the links are in the description if you want to buy some of the same things I bought. Maybe you'll find some other things that you think should be in your wedding emergency kit. And I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you could give me a couple ideas. I still have a little room I could squeeze some more things into mine. So thanks a bunch for watching, and I'll see you next time.